asked more guitarists to name the greatest rock solo ever played, and you'd probably hear Eric Clapton's own live take on Crossroads with Cream. But ask Clapton himself the same question, and he'll point somewhere else entirely to a solo record most casual fans have never even heard of. According to Clapton, the best guitar solo in rock history belongs to Dwayne Allman on Wilson's Pickett 1969 cover of the Beatles' Hey Jude. Here's how that solo actually came to exist. In late 1968, when Alpin was a 22 years old session guitarist working at Fame Studios in Muscle Shoals, Alabama. When soul singer Wilson Pickett came in looking for material, it was Elman who pitched the idea of covering Hey Jude, a suggestion that the studio's own owner initially called ridiculous. Nobody wanted to cover the Beatles. Pickett was not sold either, at least at first. They went ahead anyway, and in the song's extended outro, Elman let loose a blazing gospel soaked blues solo drenched in first out, Stratocaster, distortion, and piercing string bands that completely took over the track. Clapton heard it and it stopped him cold. By his own account, he heard the song on the radio and immediately called Atlantic Records demanding to know who was playing guitar. He said flatly that he would never heard better rock guitar playing on an R&B record before or since. The single phone call changed music history. Clapton filed Elman's name away, and the two eventually joined forces to form Derek and Dominoes, recording the landmark album Leila and other assorted love songs. The record that gave us Elman's iconic slide work on Leila itself, but Clapton's own guitar style was not built on Elman alone. He is credited that he called the three kings of blues as his true foundational influences from Freddie King. He learned how to play sharp and aggressive through a cranked amplifier. From B.B. King, he learned how a single note bent with vibrato could sound almost human, like the guitar itself was crying. And from Albert King's heavy string bending technique, Clapton shaped much of his own soloing style during this time with Cream. So where does that leave the debate over Clapton's greatest movement? Fans still tend to point to his own live Crossroads solo as the definitive rock guitar movement. A piece most critics agree turned Robert Johnson's Blue into something entirely new and technically dazzling. Others point to his solo on George Harrison's While My Guitar Gently Weeps, widely regarded as one of the most emotionally disciplined guitar performances ever recorded, play for a friend with zero official credit. But by Clapton's own telling, none of the beats the moment he heard a session musician nobody had heard of yet tearing through a Beatle cover on the radio. The solo that, in his own words, remains simply the best.